Me and my wife bought a new bed. A really expensive one, the kind that has separate firmness on each side. We spent hours and hours in the store, where my wife took her time testing and deciding what kind of lower mattress she wanted on her side. Beforehand, she had done extensive web research on what kind of bed would give her most happiness in life, and so on. Eventually she settled for one with firmness between soft and medium. Me, I couldn't be bothered with that. I've always liked my beds soft, but the store lady said that with my body composition, I should have a hard mattress. So during a brief brain fart, I chose that. Next morning, I knew I had ed up. The $2,000 bed I'd just bought felt awful. Even worse, when installing it, I'd taken the plastic wrapping off the lower mattresses so I couldn't return them. The solution: while my wife was at work, I flipped the bed 180 degrees so that now I have the soft mattress, and she has the concrete slab. There are two additional full-width, thick mattresses on top of those, so it's not immediately noticeable. This was 5 years ago. I've slept like a baby ever since. My wife apparently still hasn't noticed, at least she hasn't said it, and she seems to sleep well. She must never know, though.
What if she found out, flipped the bed again, and you are the one that hasn't realized yet?
And tomorrow we will see a post titled "My husband switched our bed, but I switched it back the next day and he still has not noticed." Plot twist.
This amused me more than it should.
Two, you can have separate firmness on each side of a bed.
Mind blown.
My husband switched our bed, but I switched it back the next day after seeing him post. And on Reddit also I found out what his username is.
The memory foam mattress pad will solve all your problems.
Objection!
I can't wait to see what dumb shit like this my boyfriend does when we're married.
Does she change the sheets? If so, she probably has noticed due to the tags being on top instead of the foot of the bed.
Objection!
The tags are on the bottom side, I think. At least they're not visible on the bed now.
Mattress twist. Things you can't even imagine.
Who sets personal amusement limits for you? Let your unpredictable levels of amusement create unexpected whimsy in your life. But you should be looking for other work.
You are going to have to take a pic because all I am imagining is a pile of mattresses on the floor.
It sounds like you have 3-4 mattresses from your description, and I am very confused. If I tripled up on my mattress's damn thing would be 4 feet in the air.
It's going to be hilarious, I can't wait. Memory foam, bro, it's whatever you want it to be.
Will cost you the marriage. Good luck though.
Back blown. This is the 1,2,649,803 Acerta 3-inch soothing cool gel memory foam mattress. Upwards PRDPV equals 2. I went with complete game changer.
Do you sleep on a literal bed of lies?
Unlike Slumberland, which I guess only makes sense if y'all are from the Midwest.
Or you could just tell her the truth, that it was a great gesture, but it's not working out the way your old pillow did. Wife and I got a sleep number a year ago, best all 3000 we've ever spent being able to tailor. Fairness for each person is amazing. My quality of life has improved so much with the sleep I get now. As a fellow man who does his fair share of stupid shit, I do say you were in for a pleasant ride.
Who knows, maybe she really prefers a hard mattress. I don't have the
courage to discuss it with her, though not yet anyway.
Do it as you give your last breath. Similarly, don't skimp on anything that separates you from the ground.
Ask your dog to do you a favor.
In with this guy, can we please get a pic of this situation?
Objection!
2.5 feet they start at the floor.
That S not curl should probably replace the mattress lol.
Oh, how the term mattresses.
I finally bought a memory foam mattress pad, after sleeping on a hard mattress for almost 8 years. I sleep like a baby now and no longer
Have neck or back pain?
funny story, even if your wife still has totally the wrong idea about what kind of mattress she likes.
Her bed is a foot off the floor and you had to hop to get on it. Are you 8 inches tall?
That's kinda fucked. She did all this research and put time and effort into this. You didn't then just took her hard work and claimed it as your own.
Always invest in things that you spend a lot of time in beds and shoes. I've had the same experience with any and my memory foam mattress is one. Night on one day looking like the hunchback of Notre Dame for at least the next 2 or 3 days. Why does no one else acknowledge this?
My husband did this. He doesn't know I turned it back. I changed the sheets in our home. I found out within a week, which was the original plan, but I wanted to make a friendly practical joke of it until she noticed.
Sorry, I occasionally put myself before my wife, which is not a good thing.
Nice, this is what I went with, or 18,348,964. It works pretty well.
This comment just blew my mind.
Those specs. I wake up every morning with a numb arm and a kink in my back. But I am dead broke, and curious what you can get for $120.
We got one off Amazon too. It's a memory foam gel mattress. I fucking love it, and cold and tea. Beat the price tag of $300. Bed twist. If you catch it early, there's tons of good exercises and stretches you can do to help. Good luck.
Or you just pick your battles and let the little things go.
It's just a prank, bro. Tell me more about this temperature regulating mattress pad.
Man, my wife and I just ordered one that was cheap and sounded good on Amazon, and we've both been happy with it for like 3 years now. Princess and the PO.
That is probably a lot of your problem. You need a foundation to stabilize the
Mattress or box springs. People don't normally just stack mattresses. That
makes me legitimately giggle.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Username does not check out.
I'll look into that. My old bed was actually all memory from. I loved it when I first got it, but THM, when it wore out it
went out quick.
In more ways than one.
well, that turned dark. I don't think, so I tried a few, and it just wasn't justifiable to me.
Oh well, that's good to know. Haha, I suppose I should make a doctor's appointment.
We've had the mattress topper for about a year and
There's no sign of wear yet.
Oh, you can wait, trust. We need a picture ASAP.
Pro tip: expensive mattresses are literally just as expensive to make as cheap ones and have a ridiculous markup. Store bubble or.
We've had a wonderful life. It's time for me to come clean. I know about the mattress. I've always known I love you then, and I love you now.
Twist.
Not as a decent mattress, not top quality, but serves its purpose well. I just bought the really firm one and I shouldn't have.
Thanks for that. Well, that's absolutely despicable. Is it even legal to sell used
products as if it's new, or this one of those United States based things where money is more important than consumers?
I mean, you can and you should. There ain't nothing wrong with telling people you are not comfortable
Hell no, you take something like this to the grave.
Hope your wife doesn't see Red Reddit and Chuck.
And yet it haunts you.
She changed it back afterwards, and you haven't noticed placebo effect all along.
Only slightly less well known is this never going against A. Sicilian when death is on the line.
Maybe the people can help find a way to get it done, man.
Look after yourself. Oh yeah, the dog tea wear out fast. My memory foam bed took almost 10 years.
To wear out, if I remember correctly.
That's what we got to for around that price.
If you can talk to your fiancé about a pillow, you shouldn't be getting married. Leela would never be able to get away with that.
Pot rotation.
I never thought it would end up like this. That's an obvious question, but how far away are you
from being able to afford a new one, I mean?
You're spending 1 or 3 road of your life in misery, man. My memory foam mattress got amnesia after about 3 months, felt like I was sleeping in a foxhole.
This is a great reply people on Reddit give some of the worst advice for.
Relationships, and they were not called out for it enough.
Bird twist.
It's Slumberland only in the Midwest. As far as I know, which is based on 20 seconds of Googling P.
Our bed has one soft side and one firm side. It was actually cheaper than the completely soft one. I am not happy with it though. Just as painful as the old beat-up one.
Oh god, I was the opposite. I have spine issues, but I think we lay on 3 beds before I decided dumb.
My dad has one of those in his house, and it was so uncomfortable.
No matter how I slept on it or what number it was on, I don't get how people
like those, or I often wonder what I did wrong.
Does she have 4 mattresses stacked up on a 2-leg op? Because 1 foot is not high off the ground.
As she developed or exhibited the very earliest symptoms of debilitating musculoskeletal issues. I am his wife. I rotated the mattress back immediately after and never told him, so he think he got me nice try, honey.
Later when she gets on here and confesses that she found out and flipped.
Get back and now you may find out.
Happy Cake Day.
Bed twist.
Later on she gets on here and confesses that she found out and flipped.
It back and that you may never find out.
That is probably much more dangerous than her learning about switching the bed.
My sleep hummer was around $2,000. It is fucking magical. I wish I had shelled out more for the temp control options, TBH. Have you tried to sleep on your side with a pillow between your knees? This has helped my lower back pain.
What brand is it? I only ask because you perfectly described a really shit one.
Thanks. Is 10 years not a rather good lifetime for a mattress? Memory foam will do that, but the pads are a lot
cheaper and easier to replace.
Best mattress ever. We've owned it for 3 years. It is still so comfy. What even is punctuation? I'm pretty sure y'all my friends find.
Lola.
I've been happily married for over a decade, really. The one living with the uncomfortable pillow keep telling us it is not a problem. Obviously it is enough that you bitch to Reddit.
Choosing not to talk about a trivial issue has little to do with my
communication skills. It is a judgment and choice that there is no benefit for talking about it.
Not including mattress.
I'm sure I messed up the top of her bed, hits my waist, forget any end. All measurements I posted low.
You can buy memory foam mattresses with separate firmness on each side here, but it is definitely not common.
I love this.
This is actually pretty funny.
Loving is so innocent, but it can end a marriage, I am sure.
What if you're just imagining everything and you really are on a hammock?
Contemplating until you fell asleep. Just flip it sideways, soft for both your backs and firm for your legs.
When gonna find her and tell her what is up, she should know.
I hope your wife doesn't have read it.
Yeah, that's a confession, he knows it as wrong.
Ha 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 ha.
I can create my own bed for $500. Oh well, that's a really good life for a mattress, that is.
What I am saying, it lasted for a really long time.
But then when it went fast.
You can actually get a decent traditional spring mattress that will last longer and doesn't tee off, cause
Chemicals like foam mattresses do for that same price, ILO. See if I can find the link.
Like a lot of things in life, not for everyone worked great for our situation. It
Can take a bit of fiddling to get the right setting for someone. Well, I'll never understand the hype. I hate it when I stay at hotels with
Sleep number beds, because it just feels like you're sleeping on an air mattress, which you kind of are.
I don't you know?
I'm in Canada, but I know it also happens in the US. I'm sure that's how Casper and
those mattress companies make their 180-day return policy work.
Not my problem, they get back a gross mattress if it is part of their policy, just on to buy.
one's heavily discounted to avoid the resales.